Good morning, Crafty Friends. Sparkle here. Say, I was playing with my Rosettas again. My Rosettes. I don't know why I call them Rosettas. And I used four different type papers, and I'll show you each one. These are 3 inches, and this is 4 inches. Okay, this is my original piece. I put some words on it, and I added some glue paint. For my centers, I'm just using odd pieces of ephemera or things that I have in my stash here that maybe were bigger or whatever. Buttons. I just took a few things out. But this is a wooden button with a sequin. This is just one of those clear glass beads, and it says stand up. And I just put a flat one on the back. These were from the Graphic Fairy. Okay, you got it. Um, Diana did a video, a handwritten video, and I'm going to do a tutorial because I'm visual and I have to do hands-on. So I took these and I just used my hole punch, the small hole punch, and punch these for the back in case you do hang it and it twirls or something. At least the back will have something on it. Okay. But these can go in packages or you could hang them. And I have a little word on them. This is a wax seal. This is a wax seal with a rose piece on there. So, yeah. So I'll show you the four different papers we used. So this is an old hymnal, and that was this one. You need 2 sheets. This one was this paper. It's some chimes music paper, and you'll need two strips out of that. This is an old Bible, and now don't get anxious. The Bible was in the trash. It was ripped. The pages were ripped. The cover was ripped, but I'm repurposing them. So that was this one. And this was a book page, but I'm going to instead use a double-sided piece of, I think this was tracing paper. So they're all the same, but they'll give you different sizes on how you do your measurements. Okay, so I'm not going to go smaller than 3 inches because that's really hard to fold and it hurts my hand. And the thinner the paper, the better it is. Let's try this one. So we're going to cut 2 strips that are 3 inches each. First of all, they don't have to be this long. These ones are 9 inches. All right, let's cut this down to 9 inches. It doesn't need all this length. Okay. And if you think it's too long, you can cut it. And then we're just going to cut these 3 inches. We'll have 1, and we'll have 2. And this would be fun to do double-sided paper. And that's what this is. So what I like to do is to glue these two together. And I'm going to do them with each side separate because that might be a cute little fold. It'll be reversible for sure. So I just use my glue stick and just about a 1/2 inch. I just make one long strip. Some people do one and then they attach this later. Nope. And then you're just going to accordion fold it, starting with the bottom. And I'm sorry this is so long. So I'm just going like a 1/2 inch. You can go smaller, but I have trouble with that. And you could hold it up or you could put it down, but you just want to accordion fold and make sure your pleats are good. Now, if I wasn't on camera, I'd do it this way. Okay. You gotta keep turning it. So that's why I'll just do it in my hand because then I don't have to move back and forth. So, you want to keep these as straight as you can. And you're just going to keep doing this all the way through both strips. Now I have some it's like upholstery thread, but you probably could use regular thread or fishing line, something like that. That's going to be for my tie and my string up here. Okay. Now, if you're putting it on a package, of course, you don't have to do that. Now you can see I'm getting way off course, so we'll just trim as we go here. I'm talking. We'll trim this one later. Now, if 9 inches is too long, we'll just cut some off. See how this one turns out. I've not worked with this weight paper. And then if you come up short, you can trim that. That side's pretty straight. This side we'll just give it a little cut. Okay, so that's it. And then you're going to fold this in half. And here's where if I was going to, like this one, I cut some hearts in it. One of them I did. Oh, this one I cut hearts in it with my heart punch. So this is when you would do that. Okay, you could open it up and start going through and punching holes. I'm just going to do a couple at a time before you glue it. Oops, I think I turned it. Oh no, that's the right way. Yeah. So I would punch before I folded it together. You could just do decorative edges, cut the edges. We'll do that on a different one. Oops. I'm trying to do too many, right? So let's just do these two. And let's do this one. Okay. Or else you could just cut little arrows or something in here. I don't want to cut this one. I might want to round the corners. No, so we're just going to do hearts. And then fold it in half, okay? And then you're going to take your thread and a needle and this is my magic needle. That's not working. Um, you know what? It's broke. Hold on. I apologize. I don't know if I have any needles in here. That's a bummer. Oh, here they are. Okay. That was funny. So yeah, it's supposed to thread itself. It's got some little gizmo on top there, so you just see, it threaded itself. So I just do yo big, and knot it. To me, this is the hardest part. So you have it creased. You can't really sew through there. I just wrap this around, and we can cut that tail off after. And then I just tie it. This is when you need more hands. Let's, my goodness, just get it tied. Keep this end here. We're going to hide that later. Then you take these two and glue them together. So it helps to keep them folded. I have my art glitter glue. And let's not put that in yet. And we're just gluing them together, but you could see I'm way off base here, so I really wanted to make a small one, so we might be doing that. Okay, so get that glued down, then release it, and I just work it, and then you're going to glue this side down. But before you glue that, I like to take this, and sometimes I add a piece of tape, or at least glue, and hide this the string in there. You can open it all up. And, I just play with it. You want to make sure where it's supposed to be glued is all glued nice. You don't need all this extra. You might go in and you can trim up here if it's sticking up. Now see this one? It's got the two different papers, and that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? So, yeah. And then you can find something to put on top. Let's see what we got in here. We got some little flowers. We have a butterfly. That would be cool. But it's the wrong color. So we might have to dig someplace else. Let's put that butterfly on. So for these, I'll use my fabric glue. I don't know. This is plastic. I guess if I had my hot glue gun out, you could use that. And you do have to let this sit for a little bit to adhere. And then I would take one of these. And like I said, I'm just using my 1-inch hole punch and cutting them out. And if you have a top and a front, which you do because of we want the tie to be up there, and its position will make sure you're going the right way. So that will hide your tie back there, and it gives it something to display. So then this, you just need to cut your needle out and just put a knot up here. And you could put a bowl pin or some kind of a hook up here if you're going to hang them. Then you could use, she glittered hers with glue and glitter. I'm not going to get that messy. I had my gold paint out. I was painting just different accents of paint. And this one's a little short. Yeah, make sure when you put your thread in that you make it long enough. And you can cut it. So there's that. And then I just, I took some tiny words and this is me, organized chaos. And I just cut them out. You could put them on another piece of paper and back them. Some of these I put on lace, and some I just put on. So we'll just put on. If you hear my dog, I apologize. He loves squeaky toys, and I got him a new one, and he's in heaven, but very noisy. Okay, that you just got to sit till it takes. So there you go. So that's with double-sided paper. So it's really interchangeable then. All right, let's, what other one should we do next? This one's nice and firm. I like this one though, so let's do the Bible page one. So you have your two pieces. You have your mess. My goodness. Okay, so you take your two pieces, and the number we're looking for is 3, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/4. So let's take a little over 1 here. And then let's measure this out 3. And then let's just, oops, there's 3 pages here. I don't know who's worse, my husband or the dog. Okay. Now, again, you can do them singly and then attach it when you get this one there, just attach it, but, you know me. And just accordion fold. And then this is thin. Now you can go with thin paper. You just have to be careful when you're folding and creasing it. So these are awesome ornaments or page toppers, or hang them off your lamps or whatever. I'll show them to my friend, and if this is something that she might want for her group, I can make a bunch. In my spare time. Yeah. Okay, so it's Naked Nail Saturday. I cut them, and I'm just letting them breathe, and then next time you see me, I will have color on again. I just try to give them a 24-hour break. And I just chop them off because it's easier for me when I'm crafting. The glue, when I use my Color Street nails, the glue, if you get like glitter art glue on there, it takes it off. It can take your nail polish off when you try to peel it. So sometimes you can get it off right away, but yeah, we'll trim these when we're done. So because this was thicker, we only did about 7 inches. And the smaller you make the folds, the more compact this will be. But with my fingers and my hands, this is perfect. They don't have to be smaller. And then I just cut off this piece here. And we'll even it out. Well, we won't have to, because what we're going to do is, I'm going to put, I think I can go through this because it's not that thick. We'll make it like flag tag. Yeah. If you want to ink it, now's a good time as well, but we're not going to bother with that right now. And fold it in half. Get your thread and your needle. Yeah, I don't know where I got these needles, but they're kind of cool. They just go in if you do it right. But now that I said that, I can't do it, right? I know where the hole is. It's not that hard. All right, well, let's just thread it. And let's maybe make it a little bit longer. Last time it was hard to get off. So let's put a knot in here. I wonder if I took a stitch in there, if that would help. Without piercing myself. No, I don't know if I want to do that. No. That might tear the paper. So let's just do this. Get our self even Steven here. And put a knot in here. No, you don't want it tight like that. Only because I'm online. Okay, I've made these all morning and I have no issues. Honestly. I want to rip it. Okay. All right. Back to where we were grouping it together. Okay. So glue your folds together here. And then just spread it open. Just be careful to leave the seam there. And then this one you want to make sure the cording is going up. And it's pretty wet there. Okay, then you just got to fluff. So this one looks more like a star. Whoops. Put a little tear there, so be careful. Okay, this is the thinnest paper I've used. So, don't want to manhandle it too much. Make sure my seams are in. And just take your time and fluff. What happened here? I think the wrong ones. I don't know, something happened. This one wasn't supposed to get stuck there. So, This one might have been too long. I'm going to put another crease in here. This paper's very fine. And just make it, futz with it, make it work. And put some paint on it. Put a topping on it. Cute. So by the way you cut the edges, that's how they'll turn out. Let's see. I think I will. I think I'll put the butterfly on a disc. I don't make sure I know where my tie is going that way. And we could cut this off. And let's get this back here. And that's where the string is, so let it go this way. Cut this string off here. Yeah, this one's really wonky. Almost looks like it's 2 layers. You'll have to play with it, and let's just put, I don't know, put something on here. Let's just put this flower. I don't think I want to put the butterfly on there. I'm not loving this one. Maybe with some gold paint. So this is just metallic paint, shimmering gold, Q-tip, and I'm just gonna be, I did not do this on the other ones. The other ones I painted nicely, but I'm not loving this one, so I'm just trying to see if I can salvage it. So let that dry, and then we'll add a word. Let's see, we have something quirky. Shine bright. Perfect. Don't know where I got these words. I just collect tiny words. You can Google tiny words and you might get some. I think I did that once because these are in my folder. So let's just hang this off one of these little, have to be centered, Lynn. All right, we'll do it that way then. Still cute. It's still cute. It's just it's like a starburst. And we have this one. We have this one. This one's nice and firm. This was with the music sheet. This. And this was with music paper. And this was the Bible. And this was double-sided paper. And this was a book page. So I hope you'll try these delightful little pieces. You can make them interchangeable so they're reversible. Just decorate the back too. And yeah, so thanks Diana at the Graphics Fairy for your inspiration. Have a blessed, beautiful day, my friends. Bye.